Are you ready to get emotional and give some good love advice?
Nah, not even. Not even.
Yeah. So I'm interning for this guy today, being a shipping bitch.
Shipping bitch.
And yeah, okay, cool. We'll make that work. I can reach that.
Reach that. Small, medium, large.
Okay.
Charcoal sip. Small, medium, large.
Okay.
These are all the weird sizes. Extra small, extra large, extra large.
Cool.
All these boxes.
Okay.
And we've got brown crew. Small, medium, large.
How? This is sick. It's actually well labelled.
Black cargoes. 30 black cargo.
I can't be shipping your black cargoes, mate. If it goes against my.
You can't do that.
Nah. And then throughout the day, we're going to be dotting some challenges.
Dotting challenges.
Yeah.
Speed packing.
We're speed packing, but also I'm going to throw a bunch of forfeits to you. And if you lose, we're giving some stuff away to orders at random.
What do you mean forfeits?
So I don't know. I might ask you some questions. I might give you some physical challenges. And since it's Christmas, I figured we would give some pieces away to people at random.
Fine.
And because it's now announced on camera, I can't even say no. Alright, so we've packed about 20 orders. Job well done.
What do you mean? There's like 45 here.
Alright, 50 orders. We've got a Joe Ball from Fareham.
Joe Ball.
Who ordered a crew in a brown crew in a size small. Anyway, he's going to get the opportunity to win something else. First challenge of the day. Mikey the challenger. Best of 3.
Ooh, best of 3.
For
3 items or 3 items?
No, he gets rock, paper, scissors. If Magnus wins, he doesn't get a free item. If Mikey wins, he gets something for free.
Joe Ball is pissed.
Right.
1, 2, 3, go.
Mikey, what the fuck? You got to rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh,
1-0.
Joe Ball.
1-0.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh,
That's it, it's done. It's done.
One Joe. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh!
Joe Ball, what you getting?
Joe Ball.
He's a size small.
He's getting an extra piece of candy.
How red Magnus is getting at the thought of giving someone free shit.
Free shit.
Bit sticky, isn't it?
It's a bit of a sticky one still.
We'll throw in an extra crew in wash charcoal.
Wonderful.
There you go.
There you
This
go.
one's for you, Joe Ball. Hope you enjoy it.
Say thanks to Mikey, mate, Joe. Challenge number 2. Alright, so next up we have Max Leinart from Germany. This is his third order?
Third order, totally, yeah.
Third order.
Thank you, Max.
Thank you, Max. We appreciate that. He's only ordering cargoes and he's got them in all colours except...
Well, he doesn't have them in walnut and stone.
No, but he's just ordered a walnut, which we've wrapped up. So,
You can't share his address. You have to blur it up now.
no, of course. Oh, what did I pack?
Rob?
Well, he's going to get a walnut now on top of his olive. That is only if...
I'm never going to have Sangiev pack orders again.
No, to be fair, I was on the ball, mate. Don't worry. The challenge is simple. We've got 3 sweets, still gift wrapped. Still wrapped up, sorry. Magnus has to catch them 3 in a row.
Well, I have to catch all 3.
All 3 in your mouth.
And then he doesn't get it.
If you catch them all 3 in your mouth, he doesn't get them.
Alright, you're going to, for 2 of them, you're going to toss them.
No. I'm not going to be a dick about it.
Okay.
Wait, bear with me. Wait, should we do a tester? Just because I can...
Go ahead.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
I'm not sure I understand.
Done, he's getting them, mate. You're done. Max, well done, son. You're getting the walnut in a size 30.
Christmas spirit.
This is getting pissed at losing all this stock.
Almost stopped.
Magnus said it's really hard to do, so... Why are you throwing it here? I know I'm shorter than you, but... Need it there, mate.
Okay. You better throw that shit out. I bet you're gonna put it in order.
Yeah.
Go on, give it to Max.
Okay, so we're pretty much done packing now. All these orders are going out. They need to be sent over in these little bags. You're right, mate. Let's wait for you to come back to YouTube and then you can talk. Do you think you'll get this done in an hour in these shipping bags? That's ambitious.
No,
It's very ambitious.
probably not.
But I reckon we'll get a good half done. So half of these orders will be going out today.
No, they'll all be going in.
Yeah,
Every single one. Every single one.
cleared through some of these boxes. Yo, Big Man Ironics making dough out here, just in case you guys didn't know.
We sell a lot because we charge our stuff at a good fair price, whereas Sangiev, on the other hand, is obviously overpricing everything. 275 for a pair of cargos.
270, mate.
Whew, Jesus. Did they get free shipping?
They're fantastic cargoes, though. I like these fucking. Nah, I can't even guess them. They're sick. I love them. In fact, walnut in a size 30, mate. Can we run that, please? Nope. Nope, no stickers. But I will take this. That is my salary for the day. Chuck that in the old suitcase. Thank you. Look at that.
Unpaid interest.
That was me. All of this. Packing every single order by hand. All of them. All of these. And this is what... He's not even here. I've got nothing!
80,000 impressions later.
Where am I starting with?
You're gonna start with the fact that this table is pissing man off.
First of all, okay, let me just address the situation. In this studio / room, we don't actually have a table, and my brother is getting secondhand embarrassment because apparently I'm not using a table, and he wants me to put a cloth on this, and I was like, who am I trying to impress? It's currently sat on top of 2 suitcases, and we've got this wooden...
This ain't no wood, this is cardboard.
No, sorry, cardboard box that is going to be used as a table for today. It works perfectly fine. So, you know, shut the fuck up, bruv.
All I'm saying is, man's making deals with Samsung and that, but like, no tables in the room, like, what's going on? You tell me.
I'm trying to fix that up, man.
You tell me.
That's exactly why I needed that deal with Samsung. Anyway, today we are back with my brother. This is going to be a super chilled one.
What up, family? What up, family?
So, oh shit, do you want to introduce yourself? I mean, most people know you by now, but...
Yeah, I think most people do. I'm Sanji's brother. First, Pratt. Let's go with Pratt. And that's it, like...
Yeah.
There's no introduction to be done, really.
Pratheesh,
Like,
aka
you know.
Chad Jeev, aka whatever you want to call him. So
Right.
today,
Bang.
we are here to... drop some knowledge. Well, not necessarily drop some knowledge, but some of you guys have asked us questions with regard. This man's starting.
Did I
already,
start
bro.
too early?
Fuck it, no, I'm still in the intro. You knock yourself out, brother. To be
Well
fair,
done.
it is. What's the time?
I'm starving.
It is. Yo, it's 4 p.m. and we haven't eaten a single thing. Now people are gonna be like, Sanj, you're trying to lose weight or whatever. Why are you eating Pepe's? You know, once a week you have a little cheat meal. We went to the gym this morning, smashed that out on an empty stomach. So I thought, you know, now that we've done that,
Big facts.
we're here. And with my girlfriend, I had some lovely sushi, and now I'm back home. Man's munching up my first love, which is Pepe's. This is not a sponsored post, but Pepe's, if you see this, bro, you need to cut the... Bro, they only put 1 salt.
Nah, tough. Two.
Oh, okay.
Sold it up.
Pepe's, if you see this, cut the check.
Anyway,
Anyway,
check for real, because right now, it's all a bit mad. They're getting some mad publicity.
super chilled vibes. We're going to be answering some of your questions whilst munching up. Obviously, it might be considered rude to be talking with your mouth full, but
Oh,
you know, that's what the whole point of mukbangs are. So,
But I am starving.
Pepe's garlic sauce, that is crucial, double crucial.
Without garlic sauce, Pepe's ain't Pepe's, by the way.
I wish, like, because you don't have Pepe's in the US. I wish people had Pepe's in the US so
Oh,
that
really?
they can appreciate it.
It's
Because
time to expand.
nothing hits like Pepe's, bro. I'll tell you that much for free. But anyway, we're rambling on too much. I know this is supposed to be really chilled, but you know we ain't trying to.
Disclaimer, like,
We ain't
I'm
trying
gonna be eating like a pig, and like, if I don't eat fast, I won't finish my food. Like, that's just a quick disclaimer. Like, and I want to finish this food. Like, so obviously I'll have an input, but while eating quite a lot.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's start simple, and let's start with a question that I think is more related to you because I don't think I've only used it once in my lifetime. What is your opinion on Tinder?
Right, you're gonna bait man like that?
Well, obviously that's what some of these questions are like, brother.
Yeah. What's this? What's the question?
Your opinion on Tinder.
My opinion on Tinder.
Back when you used to use it.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Let's put it that way.
If you're looking for relationships, you're in the wrong place.
Yeah.
First of all, but
People find love on Tinder.
yeah, of course, 100% they do. But I'm just saying
Not
it's the
you.
wrong place. Like, if you wanna do your thing, then yeah, Tinder's a great place. But like, apart from that, I wouldn't be on there if like your plan is to like secure someone for the rest of your lifetime. I don't think people are on there for the right reason. But the thing is, at the end of the day, like I'm speaking to 95% mandem, like 95% of you are probably guys. So in that case, you know, it does its job. It does its job. I like this, you know.
What?
Just munching and chatting shit. I've just deeped it, bro. Usually, do you know what we're doing? I'm just standing there stressed, like, right now I'm just having a burger in my mouth, just listening to you.
Yeah. It's live. What is a personal experience you've both had with a toxic relationship?
Ooh, bro. This is deep.
This has got some tissue.
Toxic relationships.
That's
Do you know
it.
what? You answer that question first, bro, because
I don't think. I mean,
I'm a bit lost.
no. To be fair, truthfully, I don't think I've been in a toxic relationship. At the same time, I've only been in one, well, two now. But up until recently, it was only one relationship. So, and even then, it wasn't toxic. I don't think. Sure, we you know split, made ways.
Nah, I've been in, like, to be fair, like, toxic relationship. Bruv, I've had someone call the feds on me, like,
Yeah, but
that's next level, innit?
yeah, but you were moving. Were you moving mad that night? Oh no, you
wasn't.
went.
Bruv, all I did was, like, long story...
listen to the story.
Yeah, this is mad. So, long story short, to be fair, I'm that type of guy, yeah, like,
Chicken wings?
I feel like my whole, like, so many people are gonna know about such a little...
Personal thing.
Yeah, fam.
You
Okay,
don't have
cool.
to share if you don't want to.
Nah, fuck it, it is what it is, like, minor, innit, it's in the past, like, whatever. Yeah, long story short, it was stupidity from me, like, I'm not gonna lie. Long story short,
Also,
we were out...
Wait, before I start this, or you start this, this was 4 years ago, so you were
Nah,
completely...
longer.
5, 6?
Maybe, yeah, 5, 6.
So you were completely... Nah.
I was a
5,
kid,
6.
yeah, I was a kid. Nah, it was 5 years ago, bro. 100%.
This was pre-Luxembourg.
Yeah, of course. And Luxembourg was like 2-3 years ago, bro.
Okay, cool. So 4, 5.
So yeah, 4, 5.
So you were a completely different person then?
Yeah, of course. Oh yeah. I am. I was a complete different person, but that's not even the point. The point is, I'm still the cheeky, like, do you know what I mean? I like to make jokes out of little things. You know what I mean? So, anyway, long story short, I'm rambling, yeah? I go out on a night out, and we're clubbing, and I'm with my girl, which is, do you know what? Now speaking to my boys, they're like, never go out clubbing with your girl, yeah?
Jeez!
Now I'm realizing, do you know what? That was probably a big mistake, but at the time we were cool like that, so we did go out. And I must have seen another girl looking at me, yeah? Quite frequently. Which, once again, is probably a wrong move, but it was a joke. So I said to my girl, look at that girl over there. She'll look at me every time I count to 3. It was a bit of a joke to begin with. So obviously I'm sat there counting 1.
Yeah, but hold on. You knew. Didn't you think she's going to be tripping? Any girl would be tripping in that instance.
They'd be tripping, but not to that extent. So now I'm getting to the point where, like, I'm coming to that extent. And
Okay.
so, boom. She sees that. And obviously I'm counting to 3, and the girl's actually looking at me every 3 seconds. That's not my fault. You get me? So, boom. Count to 3, she's looking, blah, blah, blah. And then she sees that, and she goes up and she, like, starts an argument. I'm thinking, bro, I didn't expect you to move this mad. Like, all I'm saying is, I would have stopped if that was, like, that deep.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just saying, someone's looking, like, what is the big deal? Like, how many people look at everyone. Do you know what I mean? It's not that big of a deal. So she's over there starting an argument. I'm thinking, cool, this is moving a bit too mad for me. Let me just remove this, because like now they're beefing low key, innit? So I'm like, yo, remove them out of the situation, and then
Can I ask you a question before you move?
cool, go.
Flip the script, and it's a dude that kept looking at your girl. Would you feel the need to go up to the dude and be like, yo?
No, I would never.
Yeah, that's the thing.
I would never. Like,
Yeah,
end
yeah.
of the day, like I'm quite a confident person. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna put it out there. So
Facts.
therefore, I don't give a shit who you are. You can have 20 man looking at my girl. End of the day, I'm looking at that as like I'm the one doing mashing work. Like, you man can look at that all you want. Do you
Facts.
know what I mean? So no, I wouldn't have done that.
Facts.
Anyway,
Alright, cool. We're on the same page on that. Because I didn't think you would go up to the person and be like, yo,
brother,
what the
you
fuck
mad,
looking at?
fam? No.
So go ahead.
And then boom, separated it, bruv. Then next thing you know, I'm obviously clubbing, doing my own thing. I go back and I see the argument starts again. I'm saying this is too much for me, so now I'm dipping from the yard.
At this point, are your boys with you or it's just you and her?
Big mistake, just me and her on a night out at this point. I don't know why, I can't remember what the altercation was or whatever. Yeah? Was altercation the word, bruv? Nah, celebration. Occasion, celebration, all of that. Yeah? So, where was I? I forgot.
So she goes back to...
Boom, she goes back, starts arguing again. I'm like, this is all mad. Do you know what? I'm out of here. So I dip out. And then she starts following me like... Obviously, standard girl thing to do, yeah? They want your attention after all that beef. So she sat there crying, all this, like trying to get... But I'm the type of guy, fam. When I'm a bit slightly annoyed, I don't give a like... There is nothing you could do to grab my attention at this point, because I'm a bit vexed. Like, you just started a beef out of nothing.
You felt embarrassed.
I felt embarrassed, I felt... Like...
But do you not see how maybe she felt insecure?
Low-key, I do. This is why I'm... Like... I understand
Now
it.
you've grown, now you see
Yeah,
it. But
yeah,
back
yeah,
then
now.
as a kid, you were like...
Exactly.
Yo, you're
so
moving
obviously
mad.
now I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't
Yeah.
go out and be like, yo, that girl's looking at me. Yeah.
Keep that to
I
yourself.
wouldn't do that. Yeah. I just did it for banter. Like, it was
Yeah.
pure banter. I didn't think. I thought she was gonna laugh. Like, I thought we was cool like that, but clearly we weren't. Anyway, so then boom. Long story short, she start. So like we was meant to go back to hers, and I was like, you know what? I'm done out here. Like I'm going back to mine. I ain't coming with you tonight. She starts moving mad, starts following man to my yard. I'm thinking, you're moving mad, like leave me alone, blah blah blah. Long story short.
But you've kept the long story long, bro. You've explained
Yeah,
everything.
I have to be fair, and I'll drop the chip as well.
It's all
now.
good, it's all good. We'll pick it up later.
Yeah, so do you know what? Like,
And that's when the madness happened.
That's when the man has happened. Raw. That wasn't even English. Madness happened, so
Didn't she like throw a heel at you?
bruh,
or, like,
she was
stab you with a heel?
she started like she picked up a heel, started beating man up with a heel, which obviously like barely touched me in it because I kept it was a bit too quick, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know them ones, they're cool.
But on a no joke thing, that's actually something that happens to a lot of
guys, innit?
I don't want to make it too serious because obviously we're trying to keep the tone
Yeah,
of this
for
video
real.
fair.
This is what I was gonna say. Is this a bit too deep for this video?
But like, yo, some girls, I mean, guys
This
as
is
well.
a bit deep, isn't it?
Yeah, but it is what it is. It's like a personal experience of yours that you're sharing,
Yeah, I guess.
and it's like you've grown from it. You know what I mean?
A long story short,
But this girl fully started attacking you.
yeah, I
then
turned around, I defended myself, and then somehow
just like pushing her.
pushing her off, innit?
You didn't swing at her.
No. Defending myself as an adult. Pushed her off from fucking getting attacked, innit? Next thing you know, like it was a bit of a blackout for me as well, to be fair. We're both on the floor. Like, we both just hit the ground. So I kind of wake up from hitting the ground. I'm like, yo, this is like, what is happening? So I just, once again, walk off. And then obviously man starts calling up the feds. Obviously, the popo. Man's out here thinking it's a joke.
But she's being serious.
But boom, I walk off like 20 meters. Yeah, imagine this is the way I found out that this was actually happening right now. At this point, I'm thinking it's a joke. Boom, I was like 30 meters past. Yeah, gone. I was like, what's the one good way I could check that she's not actually lying, just in case this shit is actually happening?
You called her.
Yeah, I called her. So I rang her. Shit is going straight to voicemail. I'm like, she's definitely on the phone to someone, bro. Walk back and she's actually, oh my days, I still remember this till this day, bro. Like she was like, he's hurting me, blah blah blah. I'm thinking, what the hell?
Yeah, that shit
Is mad.
crazy.
Feds pulled up.
That shit actually crazy because that shit could have really fucked you up.
And this is what I like.
Yeah,
Like, from there I was done, innit? That's toxic, innit?
That was the end.
Loki,
that was the beginning of the end.
After that, I was like, you know what? Like, I was thinking back at it, and I was like, bro, you didn't even give a shit about the fact that you could have, forget fucking me up, you could have fucked up my family, like, do you know what I mean? Someone going, and like, keep in mind, I'm a brown man, you know what I'm saying? Not to say too much, but brown man, white girl, anything could have happened at this point. The police could have been racist, do you know what I mean? Obviously, luckily, that wasn't the case, because the police understood the story. I told them the whole story, just like I told you.
You were less waved than she was, so...
Yeah. All of that. Yeah, exactly. And I said the story exactly how I just delivered it to you, and he was like, oh, okay, it's a case of jealousy, it's calm, like, just get home, innit? And I was like, calm, yeah.
They ended up dropping her off, right?
Yeah, dropped her home, and I just walked home, I was like, bless.
To be fair. Damn, that got deep really quickly.
Yeah, bro, that was all mad, I can't believe that's on YouTube right now.
But that's a personal experience, what he's had with a toxic relationship. I don't think I've had genuinely like a toxic moment like that. No way. I don't even know how I would have handled. Actually, no, I would have handled it probably better. But
Bro, you finished your burger.
yeah,
You're moving mad.
you were the one talking, bro. Okay, this is funny.
And a couple of wings as well.
Yeah, come on, G. How much? Bro, I just clocked here that I'm eating my chicken wings like I normally do, which is like stuff the whole thing in my mouth and then pull them out.
Yeah.
Some people are gonna be like, yo, what the Ross is going on with that kid, bro?
No, that's how you're supposed to eat your wing, innit? If you're not eating it like that, then you're just wasting a lot of the wing.
Exactly. Facts. Let's put it out there.
It should be a hot, bro.
Yeah, well, lights booming. We've got food here.
I'm gonna take this off, yeah? Go on.
This man's was waiting.
Nah, not even close. Yeah,
Waiting to take
just in
it off.
case it got to this point, like, man's ready for it, you get me?
Of course.
Don't pre the games like that, yeah. No, go on.
What if your girl wants to start on OnlyFans? Especially you, bro.
Yeah, it's done at it.
It's done at it. It's not happening.
It's done at it.
Not on Proficia's watch,
You're
yeah?
mad, fam. Who do you take me for? Unless
she's making bags, though. Yo, these OnlyFans girls are making bags. And sometimes
they're not even revealing much.
bruv, they're just putting up bikini pictures, which is what they put up on their Instagram anyway.
Oh, really?
Bruv, there's some
It depends,
thirsty-ass
innit?
motherfuckers
Yeah, of course.
out in these streets, bruv.
That's true. That is
So,
very true.
okay, let's just say she's bringing a minimum 40k a month.
But how much is she showing?
She's only showing bikini pictures, no more.
40 bags. Yeah, you hold that. You can do that. If you're bringing back 40 bags, but I need to count that. And if it ain't adding up to 40, then you might have to reconsider that part.
So 40 bags is a go. Anything under.
40
is like-
bags for just a bikini shot, yeah.
For a couple of bikini shots, not just one.
Yeah,
like-
calm. As many bikini shots as you want. 40 bags. But you gotta bring that on a monthly basis, you said. Yeah, 100%.
Alright. This guy goes, I don't know how to meet or talk to the ladies. Send help. So forget the meeting part.
How to talk to the
How
lady?
to talk to a girl.
You go first.
No,
It's obviously your approach and then my approach, innit? That's what's gonna happen, no?
But you talk to them in real life more, according to yourself. So that's why I'm saying you go first. Because I'll probably repeat what you say, or I'll probably take a slightly more refined approach. Because I don't go in there with the intention of like, do you know what I mean? Like I go there like chilled out. Sometimes I won't even talk. I'll wait for them to come and talk to me. And I'll just be like, I'll just entertain the conversation.
I think a lot of it is that though.
What?
A lot of it should be, like, for example, like from past records, yeah. A lot of what I used to move to, is like, if they're giving me the eye contact, like you said, because bruv, I'm a good reader of like that. Do you know what I mean? So if someone's looking at me slightly iffy or like slightly longer than usual, or quite more frequently than usual, then obviously I know you're obviously looking at man because you're feeling man. You're not just looking at man because what?
Do you believe in the
My
whole
haircut or something?
Do you believe in the whole like once you see someone you have 3 seconds to move? That's a thing.
Is that a thing? What once you see someone, you've got 3 seconds to make a move.
Yeah, once you see
Bro,
someone,
all you can do is wink at that point, like real quick.
No, as in like to move to them. I'm not saying physically 3 seconds to move to them, but you have 3 seconds until you're you start overthinking it. Whereas if you see them and you're like, yeah, I really like that vibe.
Yeah.
You have to decide within 3 seconds.
That's kind of true, actually, because I guess I can relate to that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I see something, if something pleases
someone.
I see someone that pleases me, then yeah, I'm gonna start, straight away. Like, I ain't thinking about it too much. But in terms of,
okay, it's obviously hard to.
What does he want? Tips.
Yeah, it's obviously hard to answer because there's no, like, that shit changes. It's not like you go in there with a pickup line.
That's so true. Yeah. It changes
between whoever you're approaching.
Like, based on the scenario, basically. But no, I think the tip in terms of tips, bro. Like, you need to realize that this is what, like, the mentality you've got to go in with. Yeah. First of all, you've got to have done this so many times that you don't care about rejection. Because the biggest thing usually is, I'm so scared of rejection. Or when she says no, I'm going to be crying in bed. No. Like, you need to have done it so many times, and you need to have heard, like, no, so that to the point where no is like, what? Like, what? Cool.
Your butters anyway.
No, your butters anyway. No.
Don't do that.
But the thing is, where was I? Yeah, you need to have done it so many times that, like,
no, just
you
means
build
nothing.
your own. Yeah, like, that's the first barrier for it. Sounds like. In terms of me, like, I'm not gonna lie to you. It's not even the no or the yes. It's the fact that you gotta go, like, and now I'm talking about what my approach. Yeah.
That's what they want to do.
Yeah, exactly. I go in with the fact that I'm the shit. It's that simple. Like, when you go in with the fact that you're the shit, like, even if there was a chance of saying no, bruv, you've got to mentally mechanic yourself to think, she's saying no because she got a boyfriend. She's saying no because she physically can't, because right now she just said no to me. That's what I'm trying to say. So you got to go in with the mentality
with supreme confidence.
Like, that confidence level needs to be at 100, 200. But you know what? A lot of people have that, man. It's not even about what you look like, what you do, what you like, the way you approach. Bruv, like, I've seen so many YouTubers, like, look at all these YouTubers that just approach things and, like, this is their career, yeah?
Yeah.
They don't give a shit. They just got game, bars.
I think with anyone that has any sort of what we call clout has now become social currency.
Ooh.
So that is a contributing factor. Do you know what I mean? Like, if you're in LA at these house parties and all that shit, the reason why people feel that they can just move to these people, if they weren't who they were, they would never do it in a million years. But obviously that comes with growth. So as you put yourself out there online, your confidence grows, and therefore you can then take that and kind of go with it.
That's true.
But I agree. I think
But that's like a social media way of
looking at it.
confidence.
No, for sure. But I think
it's just, it boils down to confidence and just thinking you're the shit, to be honest. Because if you
don't nailed it.
If you don't think that, then you're gonna go in, like I said, bro. Like, someone's gonna say no, you're gonna cry about it.
Yeah.
And then you're not gonna do it for another 2 years.
There's two things you said, and I was like, that's pretty much it. It's like, what was that first thing you said? What was that first thing you said?
Second thing, I know what the
second thing was confidence. The first thing was
fear of rejection.
Yes, there you go. Fear of rejection, you got to lose that. Second thing is confidence, and then third thing, I'll just finish it off. Maybe this is wrong, but, like, personally, I don't believe in pickup lines. Obviously, it can be done in a funny way. You know how people, like, if you're funny, just go with whatever your strengths are, bro. If you're funny, go with humor. If you're a good-looking dude and you've got great game, go with that. If you've got, I don't know, whatever the fuck it is, just go with whatever you know and just go for it. And then it's just like, cool, you vibe with it, amazing. You don't vibe with it, I'm gonna keep it moving.
Yeah.
And then it's just that.
Big facts.
So that is that for that question. Alright, name a big turn off for y'all. Could be looks or inner things as well.
There's a lot of things.
Yeah, but what's the biggest? What's the one that you're just like, nah, I'm out?
Honestly, there's quite a few.
Okay.
Like, you go then. Let's just go 1-1.
Yeah.
If you could even do that.
Big turn off for a girl. I think I'm such a family. This is really bad, but, like, I'm such a family-oriented person, and obviously not everyone is blessed with an amazing family. Some people come from, like, troubled homes or whatever. So, if that's the case, then I understand if you don't have a good relationship with your parents. But if you have loving and caring parents, and for some reason you're not able to embrace that, or you have, like, an awful relationship with your parents, or you're just not very family-oriented in general, it's not even a turn off. It's more like, yeah, I'm out. Like, I'm not even going to bother entertaining this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I hear that.
So for me, that is probably something.
That's quite massive, though. Like, I thought that was just in there. nature to be quite caring. That's quite massive. Like, I think that would be the biggest thing, like, for anyone.
Bruv, some people just
Really?
don't
Just
care
can't,
about
don't
like
give a shit.
about spending time with their family,
Swear down.
and that's complete. I mean, obviously, I'm not here to judge anyone. Like,
Of course.
you do whatever you want to do, but like some people, like, you know, they just gas to get out of their family and then not really have like
Never,
a connection
yeah.
with them.
Nah, see, yeah.
But like for me, maybe it's the Asian in us, or maybe it's the whatever. But like, I don't even think it's the Asian. I think it's just like the way that we were brought up. Like, family's such a big thing.
Yeah, that's true.
So I'd say that number one.
I'd say
or
I'd say that's a valid point, like, for me as well. I'm not gonna lie. If someone wasn't caring or like isn't family orientated, by the way, it's the UK version.
Man's American out here, bruv.
Oh, sorry, mate.
Alright,
Yeah.
You pick something different then.
But if I was to pick something different, a girl that speaks like a road man and says bro and shit like that, fam.
Really?
Yeah.
But you're quite road yourself.
That's the point. Can't be like that both ways. The fuck?
Fair.
You say bro. You know, like, that's weird.
Well, to be fair, me and my girl say bruh. Is that different? I think bruh.
Bruh is slightly different because that's like an American thing, isn't it? Bruh, you know what I'm saying? That
But-
comes from like a video in itself.
Yeah, but
Like
as
a
in,
meme.
yeah.
Like,
but
I say a
me
lot
and
of
her, I'd say
memes.
bruh, like to her, like bruh, what are you doing? And then she'll be.
I guess I
doing
was
that.
talking about, but more than bro, like.
Even bro is fine. You're talking like bruv.
Bruv, yeah. Like,
You're talking
literally,
South
like,
London.
she's low key road. Like, she might shank me in the night. I don't know. You know them ones? Like, nah, that's disgusting. Oh
Disgusting,
shit, that's
you
kind of
know?
nah.
God damn.
That's not disgusting.
God
you know what? Hey, if you're trying to shank me in the night, you are disgusting.
Okay, so someone that's road, that's a big turn off for you.
Yeah.
And then I think personality wise, one thing that I just don't like in people, so regardless of if you're, you know, whatever.
I swear your first one was a personality one as well, but yeah, continue. Family oriented and stuff like that. That's a personality.
Yeah, that's true.
What's your looks thing?
I don't really have like I don't want to be like, I'm not even trying to be like, oh, looks is whatever, but like.
No, of course, but there's a few things that like instantly will turn you off. Like, that's normal, fam.
Like what?
Okay, I'll tell you my few things, innit?
Looks wise.
Teeth. I think if you don't have nice teeth, or like just at least hygienic. You know
Well, that's
what I mean?
the thing, but like, okay, but
A lot of it's hygiene.
But
yeah.
is that a look thing or is that a personality? Look after yourself.
Nah, it's a look thing though, innit? Because you can look after yourself and just not have nice teeth.
Right. Okay. Fair enough.
Like, I'm just saying, like, teeth. Yeah. Like, I think
yeah,
it's just a thing.
fair,
Yeah.
fair.
And then like and then once again it goes after the look after thing. If you don't have nice feet, you know what I mean? You ain't looking after yourself like that. You know what I mean?
Okay, I feel
Butters feet, crusty things. Like, what going on?
Yeah. Okay, those are important.
Yeah,
as well.
fam.
But I think for me that comes down to looking after yourself, and then like, if
Yeah, I
you can,
guess.
if you can fix up your teeth, or if you know you've got clapped teeth, but you ain't got the peas right now to get them fixed up.
True.
Then-
No.
then
I
you
think
can get it
no.
fixed
I
up.
wasn't even thinking like that though. I was more thinking like
Yeah,
not even the
yeah.
shape of your teeth. More like if you ain't brushing them right. You know what I mean? Like
But that's what I'm saying. So that comes down to the way that you look after them.
look after, but you're also looking like that, innit?
Got you. Okay, cool. As in, like, you're cool with looking like that. Therefore, you're I feel you. Now, looks wise, I don't really have that many turnoffs, if any of them. I think most of my turnoffs are always to do with who the person is.
Oh, such
Unless
an angel,
no. But obviously, and then it's not a turn off. It's just you're not attracted to them. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
There's some girls that you look at and you're just like, and likewise, there's some girls that might look at me.
Maybe
and
I'm
they're
just
like,
mad picky, to be fair. Mate, I am quite picky. I'm not gonna
No,
lie.
what I'm saying is, it's like that's
No,
not.
but there's a lot of things with me. You know what I mean?
Got
Like-
you. But what I'm saying is, it's not a turn off. It's I'm not attracted to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
Does that make sense?
Cool.
Like, there's some girls that there's some girls that I'll like the look of, and then there's some girls that I just won't like the look of. Now, I'm not.
Then that is a strictly personality question, though, isn't it?
Kind of is, to
Because
be honest.
in
with
that
you.
case,
yeah, exactly. Because
Did
I don't
man
think
ramble too
anybody.
much?
What's that?
Did I ramble too much?
No. I don't think anybody would actually be like, "Yo, that's a turn off." Like, she's got a big nose. Right, that's a turn off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, I hate that.
Like, if she's got a big nose,
It
that's
is
just
what
it
it
is what it is.
is.
Like, you ain't into that. But for me, arrogance, bruh. I can't stand arrogant people. I can't stand
Really?
arrogant
I don't
women.
mind it. Like, okay,
No,
arrogance.
there is
there's
a fine line between
confidence and arrogance.
confidence and
Yeah,
being
of course,
sexy
cool,
and just
cool,
like
cool.
owning that shit, and then being just straight up arrogant
Yeah,
and
of course,
rude and
of
just
course.
like condescending to fucking strangers, to whoever.
Yeah, of course.
Like, that shit, get in the bin. Otherwise,
I
that's
hear
one thing. Do you know what I mean? So
I hate that.
I'm gonna do that. I don't know how long we've been recording for. But
It's been time,
it's been
mate.
some time. The food's now finished. You didn't even eat the chicken wings.
Yeah, it's
Didn't even finish your chips.
2
Um,
chips, bro. It's black chip as well. Giza wants me to eat this, you know.
Been with this girl for 2 years, but because of culture differences, it would be hard to marry. What can I do? I'm assuming
That's deep.
this guy's name is Vin and he looks brown, so it's a brown man. That's
He's
let's just assume that he's with a white girl,
It is what it is, man.
which we've been in that situation for time.
I think some people deal with it better than others, first of all.
Yeah.
I feel like you're better at it than I am.
Okay.
Like, you're cool with... I don't know, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. But anyway, what's his question?
So like, what can I do? So like, he thinks the cultural difference between them two is going to be hard. I'm assuming he's really into this girl because he's talking about marriage. Because he's like, yo, I'm been with this girl for 2 years, but because of cultural differences, it would be hard to marry. What can I do? So do
It
you
would be
think...
hard to marry, but then that's a problem in itself. Why is it hard to marry?
Yeah, exactly.
Like, bro,
it shouldn't be hard.
Yeah,
to
it shouldn't
marry.
be hard.
Yeah.
If it's hard to marry, then clearly that means
You're not.
but she's obviously not fitting the. She's not fitting it. Like, not
The
even
bill.
culturally. Now
Yeah.
she's just not even cool in an actual
Well,
way, where, regardless of culture.
Yeah, but it might not be even her. It might be him because she might be like, yeah, let's do it. But then he's thinking, nah, you got to be this in order to marry. Therefore, you're the one that could potentially be leading her on. Does that make sense?
I hear that, but I feel like the chances are the other way around.
Yeah. Why?
Why? Because he's obviously like he's coming up for help. She ain't.
Yeah, but because he's the one in a cultural difference.
No, I see.
But white mans don't care. They'll marry. Not saying they'll marry whoever, but like, no, it's true though. Like, it's in comparison to Asians, who are definitely a lot
That's so
stricter,
true, yeah.
or like, you know, blacks or is that a fucking correct terminology? Because I don't want to offend anyone.
Nah, it's calm. Yeah.
Blacks is fine.
Blacks, Africans. No, I'm joking. Blacks is fine, but black. You said white. Why is black?
Yeah,
not?
exactly. Raw, man's got me panicking, bro. I was like, blacks, Asians, just whatever. Like when you come from a minority group, it is normally a tiny bit harder.
For sure.
Especially if they come from back home, they have a completely different mentality. It's a different ball game entirely.
Of course, yeah.
To explain that to them. Sorry. It's a different ball game. So that's how I feel like maybe she's cool with it. He's the one struggling, and he's the one that should be like, yo, either I'm a, you know, take the fucking reins and be like, I'm gonna do this, or if you feel like you're gonna struggle, then
Yeah, but
move.
bruv, like what it's weird because we obviously looked at that question completely different. I'm gonna put my input. I thought, and this is pure example, yeah, it doesn't have to be like what it actually is. What if she just dresses a bit too out there, too revealing? Because that's westernized culture, bruv. Come to an, like, let's say this person's Asian and like they're very strict. You know, like don't show too much of your body parts. Then what?
Got you. Okay.
Now she doesn't fit for the marriage because she's gonna be doing that when everywhere you bring her. That's a problem.
Yeah. Okay.
That's the way I viewed it. But I
Got
see
you.
what you're trying to say.
I'm seeing it completely different.
Yeah,
You're
saw
looking
it.
at it.
I saw it like
You saw
actually
it very
from a
specific.
brown person's
Yeah.
point of view. Like that's just one example. Man can bang.
Yeah. Okay.
Few of them.
Okay, I feel you. Final question. Let's just wrap this up here. How would you deal with the insecure? Well, okay. If you had it, by the way, yeah. So if you had it, how would you deal with the insecurity of your partner being affectionate with other guys? By affectionate, it could be touchy-feely or like very huggy or like affectionate. She's not necessarily like fucking doing madnesses.
Yeah.
Just an affectionate person.
Affectionate is calm. There's a level. There's always a boundary. And
Yeah.
It's that simple. Like yeah,
But would
hugging
you-
is calm. But,
but
at the end of the day, like
Are you even that insecure about that shit?
no, I'm not.
Exactly.
And I'm really not. I'm not gonna lie. Like I don't care. But
Yeah.
at the same time, there's certain things that can naturally you can make conclusions from. Then now maybe I'm wrong for doing this or like example.
No, not everyone's
You
perfect.
meet yeah
anyway.
exactly. You meet a girl. All her friends are just guys, and it's just about 5-6 guys. Yeah, and that
Yeah.
can easily happen.
Yeah.
So now automatically, what are you thinking? Wait, why are your friends all guys? Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I feel
Yeah, okay, cool. You get on with guys. Isn't that a bit weird in the first place?
You know, some girls love to pull that line, like, I just get on with guys better.
Yeah, of course, bro.
Yeah.
I've heard that too many times. Bro.
many times.
It's like shit, bro. Do you think the
there's
guys
always
in it?
there's always that meme of like whenever someone says that and then there's just a girl with like fucking loads of sausages flying to her face. I think it's
No,
hilarious.
but I think the best way to look at it is it's not even, and this is what I don't think the guy is at fault for thinking these things. It's because end of the day, all he's saying is, calm, you can be friends with 5-6 guys, but I promise you, these 5-6 guys ain't friends with you for that same reason. Don't ever, if you turned around and said, okay, let's beat,
Yo, this is a fact.
they're clotted.
Maybe not all 5-6, but best believe,
90%, bro.
best believe at least half of them will be like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah.
So that's what the guy is actually protecting you from. He's looking at it from a guy's perspective. Like, I'm a guy, so I know when I have a female friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we're guys. So he's protecting you from a guy's perspective.
Yes, but
That's
also
that's
no.
my take.
I get it though, but yours is like a very sort of blunt approach to it. Because I think there's slightly more to it. But it's not like I disagree with what you're saying. I just think there's more to it. Like, I'm sure you have girlfriends that you wouldn't mag.
Yeah. no, of course, bro. Like,
Man,
come on, fam. Yeah.
Oh, I couldn't
I had to
use
think
that
about
clip,
that,
bro.
yeah.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap this up here. This was actually so much fun. Thank you so much for submitting your questions. Like I said, I don't know how much of it we're gonna end up using. Last time I only did about 10 minutes worth with my girl. People were asking for a much longer take on it, so maybe I might just leave it to like 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I don't know how long this recording is. And yeah, man, if the video ends right here, then I just want to say thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up, share, subscribe, do all that other jazz, because it helps me out tremendously. If you wish to follow me on my social media, it's all right in this corner. SANGIEV, that is my Twitter, Instagram, and any other social media platform that I can be found on. Where can they find you if you want some clout, mate?
I don't know clout, but you know, Pratsris, simple.
Pratsris on Instagram, PRATSRIS. With that being said, have a beautiful day. Take care.
Peace.
Peace. Boomskis. Pepe's. That shit hit.
Yeah, fam. Obviously, I'm a bit pissed. I couldn't even bang
Couldn't even
wings.
finish it, you fucking...
It is what it is.
You pussy.
Oh my goodness.